Hey everyone, today I'm going to review for you set number 42080, the LEGO Technic Forest Machine. Now, I don't usually do Technic sets, but for once I thought this set was actually pretty interesting. I think there are other interesting Technic sets, but out of the newer ones so far, this one just felt like something that is really cool because it's not just a set with motors and you can just control it. This actually uses the second version of the pneumatic system where you get all the pipes and you get a lot of pressure involved. But there still is a motor, but it's not involved in trying to move the model. So instead, it's used to lift up the crane and to the grabber part. It's used for that too. But yeah, there is still a bit of movement. It's just you won't be able to remote control or anything like that. And the thing is, this set was pretty challenging for me to build. I usually, in any Lego set in general, is not really challenging for me because it's Lego. I've just been used to it for a long time. But the thing is, I don't have that much experience with Technic sets. I do have a few of them. I think the last one, the only one that I remember is probably the big red supercar. It wasn't like a branded car or anything. It was just a plain red. It was just called the red supercar, something like that. And that involved motors and everything. And I messed up on it, but I redid it, and it wasn't that hard in the first place. But this one, it just putting in all the pipes and everything and making everything fit together was just really a challenge. But it's not like I had to restart or anything. It's just some parts I just felt like I couldn't follow correctly. But that's the only problem I have with this one. But I will show you all the stuff. As far as Lego part of it, as in just Lego bricks, you get two logs. These aren't that well built because they're just a bunch of 2x2 cylinders, just like that, with a bunch of, I think there's two axles in the middle to hold them all together, and there's I think 12 or 16 of those 2x2 round bricks, and they have the ridge to them, kind of, to make it look like a log. And then I don't know what this build is. I think this is also a miniature log, but that's kind of weird. It's in a different color altogether. It just doesn't look like a log. But you also got a chainsaw, which is pretty cool. But I really wish they included a minifigure with this. I know it's not Technic. They don't usually, include minifigures at all because it's supposed to be like an adult kind of line. And yeah, I've never seen a minifigure in a like Technic line in the first place, and I don't think it's the right scale either. I feel like it should be, but yeah, I just feel like they could have included a minifigure. I don't know. That's just my nitpick. So let's move this first, and let's just get to the whole set itself. So you've got this. You can move this around. You can move that. I mean, you've got all the functionality. You've got it without the motor or the pneumatic system. You've got a lot of movement and you can play around with it, but sometimes it feels like the wheels would just go randomly and just fall off somewhere. You've got this gear over here which can help you turn, but sometimes it does go in a direction that you don't want it to go in. And you've got a gear over here that makes it turn. You've also got a gear over here that makes this turn individually. And as you can see, it's actually very discreet. The way they made it fluid and hide it from the set is very nice. And what I'm talking about is the battery box. So you can barely see it. It just barely, yeah, you just can't see it at all. You can see an off-on button over there. It's part of the sticker, but no one would actually know if you're just looking at it as a model. And there's a simple button. It only goes one way. They blocked it so that it won't turn the other way. So once you turn it on, you hear the pump or the pneumatic, or yeah, the pump. You see it moving with the motor. And once you do that, this is for the grabber. So if I put this, I'll show you. Well, first of all, let me just turn this around. And this is for opening, well, making this. If you heard that sound over there, that's the sound of the thing opening up. So you get it all the way to the top like that. And then you got this over here. I don't know if you have to add something to make it easier to move, I guess. Sometimes in the future it might get like a lot harder to move. I don't know, that's just me. But yeah, you push it this way. It's a bit hard to move. You can see the switch over here, and then once you do that, you can hear that and it'll go back down. But just for the purpose of showing both of them on, I first do this, and it's going slowly for some reason. I don't know if there's not enough pressure. And then on this side, you do this. and the grabber's open too. So if I have the log, I don't know where it is. Okay, so you do that and you put it close. You can barely see it now, but you close it and it holds onto it. So that's pretty cool. And then if you want to put it down, there you go. You can see the log right there. And I admit these pieces over here are pretty sharp. I don't know why when I was trying to put it together, they were hurting the entire time. And it fell off and I guess I lost it. But yeah, you get 2 logs with the set. And you can just, I don't know to what extent it can hold up a weight. Anything. I just wanted to try it, but yeah, I don't have anything heavy lying around. But I think it can only carry this much as it is in the set, as they provided in the set. And as far as detail, there's nothing really going on. I mean, there's a mug in there, if you can see, a yellow mug, and then there's like a bottle of water, I think, over here. And you can turn around. The wheels, also, nothing too special. And again, there's this random chain over here. And there's a lot of small details, but the main attraction is the arm and how you can just put it down like this. And it's just fun to play with. At first, when I finished the set, I thought I'd messed it up, something like that, but I didn't, and I'm pretty happy that it turned out well without like having it messed up. So you also got a sticker over here that says it has the set number 42080. I wish it was printed though. But you know, Technic, I've never really seen any printed Technic bricks or pieces, but that's totally fine. So wanted to show this one more time. And yeah, it's a pretty cool set. I don't remember the price actually. I think it's over $100, $120, something like that. It's a nice set, so I really like it. And the new pump system and pneumatic system is really cool too. And then when you want to turn it off, just push the lever, or yeah, the knob. Actually, this is another Technic set I got earlier. It's an RC car kind of thing. I kind of want to see if I can add this and make this move at the same time, so I can use it as a remote control. So I might try to add that too. So just wanted to mention that. But yeah, other than that, thank you for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe.